Hey YouTube, and we're back here. Today I'm going to talk about night vision. So before we start, I'm going to let you guys know the reason why I got into this. So my main mission was to really get into night vision, dip my feet in the waters of night vision without having to spend too much. I got this all together for around $1,950 to include shipping. And that's, from what I've been told, from what I've researched, that's a pretty good deal. So we're gonna head and go and talk about this, okay? So this night vision right here is a Gen 3 device, which is by Envis. This is specifically the Envis 703, 703E to be specific. This one is not capable of mounting to a helmet, although it does have a mounting screw. You need to buy an adapter, which has then since been discontinued, and it's hard to find. You can't find it anywhere. Trust me, I tried. So some history behind this is the Envis 703, we'll talk about that first, was actually meant for, from what I researched, downed airline pilots, or not airline pilots, but downed fighter pilots, or pilots in the military. And this is supposed to be a handheld device. It's supposed to hold it like this, look around. So this has a Gen 3 tube. From what I recall reading, it's a Gen 3 tube, but it has some blemishes on there. So maybe some spots on the tube or whatever, but nonetheless, it's a Gen 3 tube. So if you're trying to get night vision, this is a pretty good way to start. I picked this up from a guy online. This is used for $1,400. So 1,400. And then the good thing with this is you can convert it to make it helmet mounted. So you can take the tube and put it in a PVS-14 housing, or you can take the tube and the objective lens and put it in a micro housing by Night Vision Devices, which is the next part. So this is the kit from Night Vision Devices. It is their micro housing. I was just expecting to get the actual housing itself, but it actually comes with this whole bag and stuff, which is a plus. Bought this for $525. So that's a total of, with shipping for everything, probably about $1,950, which if you buy a Gen 3 PVS-14 online, will probably start around $23 if you're lucky. So it comes with this. It comes with tissue to wipe the lens off, card on it, battery, a little eye couplet there, and then it comes with the micro housing itself, as you can see. So this will mount just like a PVS-14, looks very similar to a PVS-14. The two differences is that this isn't nitrogen purged and is not waterproof or water resistant. For my purposes, I don't need it because I'm not trying to do any crazy night missions. I just want to dip my feet into night vision, like I said, and possibly get into some nighttime shooting with this and an infrared laser device. The difference between this and a PVS-14 obviously is it doesn't have a manual gain. Normally the gain adjustment would be right here. And then as well as this isn't nitrogen purged or waterproof or water resistant, okay? So that's what you have to be cognizant of. So the way this works is supposedly this objective lens is better than this objective lens, and from the Envis to the micro housing you can transfer two things. You can transfer the tube, the Gen 3 tube, into here, as well as the objective lens onto here, and then you will have a fully functioning helmet mountable Gen 3 device. So what I'm gonna do is such. I'll transfer the tube into here as well as the objective lens into here. I'll install the eye couplet onto here, and then I will be right back with you guys. All right, guys, and we're back. So, like I said before, we're taking this tube, putting it in here, as well as we're taking the objective lens and putting it on this as well, going from the Envis 703E to the micro housing unit. So let's go ahead and start. First off, we need to double check, make sure there's no batteries in here. Which there are not, no batteries in there. Let's put this back on. No batteries on there. This is a little button to turn off, so that's fine. Make sure there's no batteries in here. So one thing, the difference, like I said, is this one is not waterproof or water resistant. So, but then again, there's no battery in there. I'm not trying to use this for any kind of crazy mission, just really just get into like nighttime shooting, some basic stuff. So, okay, that's on there. All right. Make sure this is off. Okay, so let's start off by first disassembling this, because when you take this guy off, all right, put that here, because we're going to be replacing the objective lens, and then we're going to unscrew this guy. Do have something to blow dust out just in case. Okay, so that's out. Put these guys off to the side here. Up on top. Next, we're going to go ahead and start disassembling this. So we're going to be transferring this over to here. So we're going to first undo the objective lens. All right. What I can do right now is I'll just install this guy onto here. Actually, I'll do that last because I'm going to blow the stuff out anyways. Then we're going to undo this back part. So the reason why I'm doing this is, like I said, there's not a good tutorial online on how to do it. That's all mainly based off doing research and on forums and stuff. So that's the reason why I'm doing this today. So now I'm doing the ocular lens. Right? Okay. So now right in here, there's the tube ring that holds the tube in place. We need to undo that. These two holes right there, there's a hole right there and a hole right here. You gotta put two things in there and kind of loosen it. I've already gone ahead and done that, so I'm just gonna kind of unscrew this guy. Let me use something else not as sharp. I don't wanna break this thing that way. This is a little... Once you get to a certain point, you can undo it the rest of the way with your fingers. All right. It's almost out. Oh, it's almost there. Okay, and then we have the tube in there. So we need to remove that. Go ahead from this side. Just, that's what I'm gonna do when I use this. Okay, I'm just using a piece of plastic so I don't really smear fingerprints on there. Okay, and it's starting to come out. That's me. Trying not to use a piece of plastic. Okay. It's starting to come out, as you can see. This is Alrighty. We have successfully popped this out. Okay, successfully popped it out. So what we need to do next is missed a step. I apologize about that. Need to undo the retainer ring in here. Now they said there's a indent in here. Okay, so see how there's this little indent right here, right? There's a contact point right there. There's a contact point right there, and at the way back, there's the little, I don't know if you see, it's like right, let me try to focus right there. Right there, there's that little notch right there. That needs to go into that notch for the tube. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slip this guy in. I'm gonna just do this off camera so I can kind of get this right. Okay. Make sure I got this in right, actually. Do this nice and gently. Okay. Cool. All right, so it's just clicked into place. I don't know if you heard that. So that's in. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead. Where's that little? Oh, let's get a new one. Screw it. What I want to do is only get, just to make sure that everything's all good, one of these little tissues. And then now it's in. I'm gonna put our retainer ring on. All right. It took me a while, but I finally got it off camera. I was able to put the ring back on using my thumbnails. Now you see there's two little divots right there and right there. So my thumbnail did that. Just get this guy. Just put off there. Okay, what I'm gonna do is this. Next thing we're gonna do, I'm going to actually blow off. Blow a little compressed air in there. Do it again, a little compressed air. Then we're going to go ahead and install our objective lens. All right. Take this guy off. Down here. Little gasket right there. Boom. That's installed on. Okay. That's installed. Then we're gonna blow, use some compressed air or try and blow the dust out of that one. And then we're gonna go ahead and install our ocular lens. Cool. And then we can go ahead and piece back our old part together. This guy goes in here. Back in for now. So let's grab our spare parts. Oh, yeah. Put this ocular. This ring in much deeper. There you go. So this guy can fit in all the way. All right. Okay, that guy's in there. Nice and snug. And you can place it with this guy because I'm not going to be using the other one on the other guy. Boom. Then we could stow this guy away. And now we gotta put on the eyepiece, eye couplet. Just presses in place. All right. Make sure everything is working to order. Where's the little dot for this guy? There's the, okay. Let's drill this out. All right, and then that's it. And go ahead, we have to keep this on. We'll go ahead and install our battery and check it out. So it's still ensuring that the power's off. Let's go ahead. Let's see, nothing's on right now, right? Then we'll go ahead and install our battery. Let's see what it says. Insert battery with positive connection facing out. Positive, so positive connection facing out. There we go. Let's make sure the IR light is working. And there we go. Hello. And it works. Boom. And that, my friends, is how you transfer the tube and the objective lens onto micro housing. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, and yeah, keep on going.